The paper that I gave you is just from a blog that I wrote, but it does sort of summarize this sort of holographic thing that I'm talking about that encompasses certain concepts, and that includes grounding, containment, presence, and I guess breathing. Yeah, well, of course. Okay, so the container is what? 1, 2, 3? The body. Michelle knows the answer, so from now on, you can't answer. Okay, your container is your body. What is it containing? Life force, energy, ki, chi, prana. You know, and how does the body get the life force? Through breath. From the moment you take your first breath till you take your last breath. You know, that is how you live. You can go a long time without food. I mean, quite a long time without food. Some people say yogis can go like years without food. You know why? They get it from breathing. You can go not so long without water. But without breath, only minutes. And most people not that long. So that's your first support system. Now, most people don't even know it, but you are already energized without doing any special breathing techniques. But most of us are under or hypoventilated. So if you could just be grounded and present and aware and tuned in and feel the energy that is already there in your body, you wouldn't even need to do these special breathing techniques to get you all charged up. You would feel that you are already energized. A lot of people come in to see me, and I just get them to become aware, and they're already saying, gee, I feel tingly in my hands and my feet, or gee, I feel this thing going through my body, like they're plugged into, you know, like they're a battery that's plugged in. And all they've done is get connected and tuned in and aware. They haven't had to do anything special to make that happen. So the truth is, most of the time, you're already energized. Your body is already energized. The thing that's missing is you. You're not there. Okay, get it? So now you're beginning to get the concept of what grounded or grounding is or presence is. So I'm going to sit down because I'm going to tell you how to do it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do it with you. Sit on the edge of your chair so that your sit bones are on the front of the chair. Actually, if it's comfortable for you, you can slip your shoes off. And that is so that you can really feel the soles of your feet on the floor. And this is important, and this is, you'll probably recognize if most of you or some of you do yoga. You're going to do Tadasana sitting in the chair. That means mountain pose, standing pose. I want you to feel the whole sole of the foot. So I want you to feel the ball of the foot, the big toe side, and the little toe side. Try to see if you can feel equal pressure. And then for the sole of the heel of the foot, I want you to feel the outer heel and the inner heel. Now, in order to do that, you really need to have your foot directly underneath your knees. Okay, so this is grounding. And if you don't have the right alignment, the energy will be blocked. Okay, so whether you're standing or sitting, and if you're lying down, your knees will be bent. You will have your knees pointing up to the ceiling and your feet hip width apart like they are now or should be. And you'll have equal pressure on the heel and the toe. This is important. Why? Because if you're going to be doing breathing and you're wanting energy to flow, you need to have the alignment proper. Okay, now, while I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm feeling the soles of my feet. And I'm actually feeling energy in the soles of my feet. Is anybody else feeling that? Okay, so if you're grounded, what I want you to do right now, you can close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to just imagine, because visualization is very powerful. I want you to imagine on the exhale, you're sending the energy from the top of your head all the way down into the ground through the soles of your feet. Deep breath in, and on the exhale, send the energy down to the floor. Just imagine the energy could flow all the way down through the soles of your feet into the ground. And if you want, you can exhale with a sigh. It just helps the energy move. And if any of this, if you're having trouble with any of this, press the soles of your feet down on the exhale. Inhale, exhale, press. Sometimes just pretend that your brain is in the soles of your feet. Simple exercise, but can you imagine how your perspective would change just with walking? Now, I studied with Charlotte Selver. She coined the term sensory awareness. I studied with her at Esalen. If you think, like a walking meditation, try a walking meditation having your brains in the soles of your feet. I'm telling you, these things are mind-blowing. So this is mindfulness. Mindfulness to me is bodyfulness. Put your mind in your body. And it's a different world. So I think, when we were born into this life, we were embodied. We were embodied. And we've been disembodied. We have to become re-embodied. All right, so we talked a little bit about grounding.